Hello, Fabian. I don't hear you.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
How are you?
I'm okay.
What you have been doing today?
I call it do nothing. Сергей, вверху экрана настройки. Поменять микрофон один на другой. Людмила, hello. Людмила, are you here?
Yeah.
We can start the lesson.
Oh, what does it mean? It's not my lesson.
So,
And you're a teacher, Michael.
yeah.
Oh, so excuse me, Michael. So, what's the topic?
Crime and punishment.
Oh, again? Do you like kill is the crime?
Crime and punishment.
How does it sound?
Michael, just advise him to reboot his computer, and that's all. Is the only way of setting sounds. And who has the sound except in, no, just in general, who has sound?
I think
Yes.
everyone.
So everyone except in Serge, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Ulvi, what is the weather today?
I just wanted to ask the same, really, Mary.
The weather today is okay, not too hot. A little
Раз, два, три. О, hello.
good job.
Sorry, just I'm not at my computer today, so I have a lot of problems to set things straight. Good evening, everyone. Sorry for these technical things. I'm happy to see all of you today. Yeah, and we're going to talk about crime and punishment. Do you think it's a useful topic? Is the actual for our days? Ulvi?
Well, yes, I think it's a really important thing because nowadays so many crimes. I heard my
Okay. Alexander?
Yeah?
Yeah. Do you think it's a useful topic to discuss crime and punishment?
Yes, every topic is oh, what is the echo? Who's it?
I was wondering, I don't know, oh. As usual, I should look for earphones, yeah?
Yeah, but I don't have earphones here. This camera just has microphone set.
Oh, so there is something not my earphone, yeah?
Woohoo!
Here. Okay. So, does any of you have ever witnessed a crime? Mary, have you ever witnessed a crime?
I don't remember.
Okay. Luda? Have you ever witnessed a crime? Oh. Now Luda is silent.
No!
Okay.
Because no, now it's you myself. But I'm in earphones, so you shouldn't turn on my sound. So no, I have never done any crimes.
Okay, that's good. Ulvi, have you ever witnessed any crime?
actually maybe not crime. It's maybe accident. The car accident.
Okay. All right. Alexander, what about you? Have you witnessed any type of crime?
Okay, one moment. Yes, I had. Yes, I heard funny story of when I slept in my car at night. Suddenly I woke up by noise. It was near me, near neighbor car. Some criminals broke the door, and I started to watch them, and I saw they started to move this car. After that, I called police. At that moment was militiamen. Okay, let it be police. And police came and catch them and everything. And that was happy end.
I see. It's like a detective story.
Yeah.
But it's good saying that the ending was happy. Yeah, nobody was injured or nobody hurt.
Yes.
Okay, that's good.
I put out my headphones and I didn't hear. Maybe somebody laughing. Yes? No? Because some people like laughing when I speak.
I laughed because I hear you 2 times and it seems to me that I'm under drugs and some reality I don't know, destroyed, and I'm waiting for some, I don't know, visual hallucinations. So that's why I'm laughing, because it's funny.
Yeah. Michael, have you ever witnessed a crime?
Uh,
See with your eyes.
uh, maybe I don't know. I see some crime that those people open.
Okay.
That's all.
Yeah. My next question. What do you think of the police in your country? Do you think, let's say, most of you from Ukraine, so, well, those who are from Ukraine, what do you think about police in Ukraine? About Ukrainian police? Mary? Hello?
Mary's all on the drugs now. She
I
also doesn't understand what is going on.
I forgot turn on my mic.
Ah, okay.
So I think in my country, police little bit corruption structure maybe, but I hope some of them honest persons.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. But person which I met was not really smart person. Maybe it's only my experience.
Okay, thank you. Luda, what do you think about...
No, I just want to say to Mary that only your that experience, Mary, because I also one had deal with police, because once I managed to lose my credit card with money, and I also came to the police, and this story didn't have any happy end, because I don't know, just it seems to me that even no one tried to investigate this case, and that's all. So I agree with Mary that no one respects police in our country.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Michael, what do you think about Ukrainian police?
I think in general don't work in for
Mm-hmm. Okay.
this little as I understand this just you can write some you can write заявление.
Sorry, Michael, I can't hear you very well. Can you repeat?
You can ask to find person, but they don't do. So,
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. Alexander, are you from Ukraine or from Russia? I forgot.
I'm from Russia.
Okay. So, what do you think about Russian police?
Russian police. What can I say about police in my city? What to say? I satisfied by behavior of our police, but sometimes I can hear in different cities their behavior more like crime.
Mm-hmm.
That's all.
Okay. Well, it's good to know that in your city police works just fine. What about your country? What can you say about police in your country?
Well, I think there is problems with policies, of course. Of course, not of them, how can I say, bad, maybe. Not, uh, not just wanting to take the money from the people. For instance, I can tell one example. A few days ago, I break the rule. I had ridden in a right light of the you understand, traffic light, yes?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yes.
So
Yeah,
you didn't stop at the traffic light?
yes, I didn't stop. They stopped me after, I don't know, maybe 15 minutes, yes? And tell me that look at the registrators. Of course, it's not turned on. That's why I can show them. Yes, I live in a little city. That's why they know my father. And in this way,
I see.
they didn't take any money.
I see. It's good to have some connection among the police. Okay. What do you think about prisons in your countries? Luda, what do you think about our prisons?
Oh, fortunately, I have never been to prisons. That's why I have no idea what is going on in our prisons.
Okay, you have nothing to say about this, yeah?
Yeah, yes, I have really. I even can't imagine.
Okay. Mary, what do you think about Ukrainian police?
Prison, yes? Not police, prison.
Prison, sorry, yeah. Sorry, yeah.
I don't know nothing about our prison because I have never been in this place, and I don't know some people. Could you read? Oh, it's so good to speak now because it was really terrible echo, but now I don't hear. It's really good. Thank you.
No, Mary, it was funny, really, because no, I can't agree with you.
I don't know. For me, it's some mess in I don't know in air. Well, thank you.
Okay, let's back to our topic. Yeah, Ulvi, what do you think about prisons in your countries?
As to say it, Mary, I also never had been in the prison. That's why maybe I don't know about it. But I think also there is also some problems. Maybe the people who in prison during the long time, I don't know, making some bad things with the new ones, yes, such kind of problems. But all in all, I can't tell anything else what the problem can be in the prisons.
Okay, Alexander, do you have any experience with prison?
Yes, I always lived in prison, and it's nice. There is a free food here, and it's calm. Nobody.
Are you from prison now?
Yes.
Oh, there is free internet here, Wi-Fi, I guess.
Yeah.
What about girls?
Girls? Girls. Okay. When my how to say srok Oh, no. When my
Maybe
term,
period of prisoner.
when my term finished, I will think about that, and after some times I return to my home, and because it's my it's my how to say lovely place. I don't know. Welcome.
It's good that you have sense of humor, and we have well, we have a serious topic, but it doesn't sound like we talk about something serious. Yeah. My next question: what do you think should be done to improve the police, the prison, and maybe even court? Any ideas? Any suggestions? Luda?
I think we should look for, I don't know, honest people, but it's, I don't know, some kind of theory because it's impossible to find them. So just maybe to give them a lot of money in order, I don't know, to increase corruption, because if they have a lot of money, they don't need to do bribery, and that's why everything will be all right. But my father always tells that you can't get enough money anyway, so if we will pay, no, if we pay them more money, they will also take briberies and nothing will be changed. So I don't know really.
So you don't
Maybe
have
to
any.
destroy this, I don't know, institution such as institution as police, and to live without police.
Do you think it's a good idea? Well, do you agree with Luda that we should destroy this institution of police and maybe court, or is there any hope for better, or every our situation is really bad? So please, Ulvi, what do you think?
I also think that there is no problem with it's not problem with monies. If they will get a big salary, it doesn't change anything. They, as before, will take the money from people. But I think the one way to solve this problem, it will be to change the, I don't know, ministers, the government structure maybe, to punish these workers, yes, which take the money, make a corruption. Just in this way, it will be possible to change something maybe.
Okay, thank you. Mary, what do you think about this?
I think maybe more hard, or no, harder punishment for police who corrupted or who make some crime. It's no, it's
Like in China.
yeah, it can prevent it, but in China it's capital punishment.
Oh,
And
and it's all right, Mary, I guess. So one person will be killed and no one else will want to do it anymore.
but it's huge amount of people in every year have I don't know huge punishment. So well maybe in this way, but in China they also do something. They commit crime. So I don't know. It's not no.
You suggest some radical methods fighting with corruption and corrupted policemen. Okay, Alexander.
Yeah.
Yes. What would you do to change the system to improve the police and other things?
We should work in stage of selection. We should take persons who is responsible, and of course we should keep salary in a normal level, and also, as all said about punishment, that's all I think.
Okay. Michael, do you have any suggestions? What can be changed? What can be done?
In the police or in this how to say, prison systems.
Well, in each of these situations, what can be done with the police or maybe with prison situation? Because it's connected, one thing connected to another. Yeah.
So, it's better to start to fire this person from work and minimize the quantity of the personnel of this system. And to maybe control how they help, and if they don't do nothing, just working with papers, fire it, and maybe maybe show maybe one or maybe more examples when somebody from this person from the police go to the prison and more. Yeah, because usually they try to make money from nothing. They can find person, yeah, who I don't know, drink beer, yeah, on the street and spend time for this, but they will need to maybe work with the real crime and find help other who, how to say, who обратился, who
ask, you can say.
Yes.
All right, thank you. Do you think there is more crime than in the past or less right now? Luda, what do you think? There is more crime now than in the past or less?
Well, for me, it's really difficult to judge because I'm not so old person and I can't compare. But I guess that so crimes don't depend on time, but I guess they depend on countries because as far as I know, comparing with the United States, we have extremely low level of crimes. But as far as I know about United States, it's even impossible to walk through through the street without you being told something. So for me, it doesn't depend on time, but depends on country.
Thank you for your opinion. Alexander, you wanted to say something, right?
No. Yeah. What should I say? About time. It depends on what time. If about
6 o'clock, 5 o'clock.
5 o'clock. Okay.
No, we're talking about past and present days, not about hours.
Okay, past. Okay. If we speak about 10 years ago, it was more crime time. But if we speak about um, 30 years ago, it was less crime time.
That's
That's my
interesting theory. Okay. Do you agree with Alexander? Will what do you think? When the situation was better before or now? And do you agree with Alexander about the timing?
Well, it's really too difficult for me to. So I guess that in the past it will be a lot of crimes than nowadays. I really don't know. Maybe possible, but I think that nowadays too many crimes than in the past, because in the past the number of population, yes, more less than nowadays. That's why I think nowadays is too much crimes than before.
Thank you. Marian, what do you think?
I cannot compare because uh, I never, I have never seen statistic with this, I don't know, date, I don't know how to say, with this information. So I cannot compare.
I see. Well, some people, maybe older people, say, "Oh, in our time, we didn't have so much crime. In our time, it was safer. Uh, Streets were safer. We could walk."
Skirts were longer.
Uh, or do you think it was real situation, or just it's like mentality? Every generation has this thing. Oh, in our time, uh, world was much better.
I think it's only psychology feeling because people was these people were in their young years, so that's why of course this time better all time for all people. They compare with when they was elder, and it was everything cheaper, everything better, and political situation always good, but now everything bad because people become older. For me, in this situation, we can compare only a real figure, and only in this case we can know true information.
I see. Michael, your opinion about criminal situation before and now?
Uh, mm, yeah, it's hard to say. Maybe it depends of um, how to say it, of the hardest of crimes. Yeah. So what's happened? Yeah, and the little crime like pocket stolen, yeah, stolen, and so on. Maybe it's on the same level. I think it depends on economical situation because if you talk about 2 years ago and now, of course, now we have more quantity of crimes because of people don't have money to try to do something. Yeah, and in the previous centuries. Um, Maybe not, it's not about crime or not crime, it's a general situation which can people for people it's usual to kill something. In the 14th centuries in Italy, it's very interesting to read the books about this time because you know, you can find it's like a thriller when you read this book. What people do. They all maybe you can find the books about the Florence written by Machiavelli and read about the crimes in that period. Yeah, of course, few friends, relatives do it in any way, like give a poison, like special instruments, and so
Talk about
it's
Papa Rimsky.
what
You talk about Papa Rimsky, Alexander V,
they
and
all
four
they
children.
yeah, you know, it's separate. Every person have also own like caste maybe, yeah, and they try to uh, take another one, yeah, and do everything what they can.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, but nowadays we have uh, another type of crime, and which people didn't have in the past. Yeah, we have now so besides murder and killing and other types of crimes, we have like cyber crime when people can take your identity, can steal your money. Yeah, so I think criminals nowadays become more clever, and it's went to another level. It's not about just about mm, killing people or like hackers. They can destroy somebody's business just in no time. So I think in the old time there were like the level of crime was really high, but now we have crime has transformed to a different form. We have new. Okay. Do you think advantages and maybe disadvantages of being a police officer, if you ever had chance, maybe advantages and disadvantages of being a police officer? Luda.
So disadvantages, no one likes you. Everyone calls you rubbish. As advantages, you have a lot of money because you do some kind of bribery, and that's why. So you have money.
Okay, interesting point of view. Ulvi, what do you think about advantages and disadvantages being a police officer?
Well, I think the one of the disadvantages it could be that in most cases they are under the risk because not all the people are mentally, I can say, well, maybe, yeah. Maybe they can take a gun and kill you. That's why I think it's too difficult to be a postman. Of course, not always, but in it could be some situations where you can feel fear even. And I don't know, maybe the advantage it could be, I can say, not to make a corruption, but be a good policeman, yes, and be on the side of the rules, yes. In this way, I think it will be better.
Yes, to fight with crime, maybe yeah, maybe protect people who need your help. Alexander, can you?
Advantages and disadvantages. Advantages: big salary, big pension, and what else? Maybe something else which I don't know. Maybe some tickets to the heaven rest to see a site. I don't know. And disadvantages: maybe they don't have enough time for private life, and maybe they have a lot of enemies. Even if if they get suddenly to prison, maybe they have a dangerous in that place. And that's all I think.
Alexander, are you serious about that they have high salary? I don't think that they have a high salary.
Sorry,
Yes.
I hear you very bad.
Well,
What?
are you serious about that they have high salary?
High salary?
Yes.
Yes, I think they have more salary than average people in our country.
I don't think that it's that. I don't know what's in Russia, yes, but it seems to me that as in my country and in your country, it's the same. They get lower than the even teachers, and
No,
teachers also getting to.
last time in our country, uh, police and military paid very good.
Very thank you.
Well, it's
Because
it's
it
good
was
to
the
be
power of president.
it's good to be a Russian policeman then, because in Ukraine situation is not so great with the police, because well, I know personally several people who are policemen, so they're always complain that their payment is not that great. They, you know, comparison that's they risk their lives every day, and you know, have to do a lot of work. They say, you know, my payment is nothing, and it's like, why even bother to do something uh,
But
if
it's interesting to hear why they stay in Nepalese. You don't ask about this.
That's a good question. I haven't asked them, but
Yeah, it's better to start.
okay. Yeah, I don't know, but that's what I hear. That's what I complain about. You know, that their salary is not you know that great.
But they work. They maybe we need to understand it. Right, you know.
Yeah. So now,
Uh,
now they want to join the police actually, because now in capital cities in Ukraine, government opens police academies, new program. So now they have hope to join to the police academy and maybe be a policeman. So I've heard that policemen actually should have a great salary. They told about like 8,000 hryvnias. That's what there should be a payment of new police. So hopefully, maybe with the new changes, with changes in the government and laws, policemen in Ukraine also will be well paid, same way as in maybe in Russia. Okay. Does anyone? Uh-huh. Go on.
you know, I don't know how they can pay because they cannot buy the form special concept and take it from the other country. So it's like a stupid. Maybe they print this money and give it how much what you want, and it's like a short strategy for me. So,
Well, we'll see. We'll hope for better.
yeah.
Yeah, let's have a positive attitude. It's actually we will be able to build something really good, good system and good policeman. Okay. What do you think about the death penalty? Is it really good way to punish, or maybe death penalty is not for modern society, Ulvi?
I think it's not the human action. It's not human action, maybe. Yes, because in the past, of course, there is some kind of punishment. Yes, death punishment. But for instance, if just some person kills someone, and in this way, the same thing, if to do with to punish him and kill him, it's not. I don't think that it's very good. Just to let him spend all his life in prison, uh, and maybe he will understand that it's wrong. But I don't think that it's good to kill someone just because he's kill someone.
Thank you, Mary. What about you?
I don't know, but I mentioned about China, and they have capital punishment, but people also do crime, and a lot of people die because they commit some economic crime with drug dealing and with they kill somebody. So three reasons, and it's not so helpful. So I don't know, it's helpful or not, because for
Thank you.
economic crime it's very serious punishment.
Thank you, Michael. Do you think death penalty it's a good way to prevent punishment?
Yeah, of course. In this way, you can show people what's happened with this if they do something. Yeah, for like example. So, and but it's a problem how to do it right. Yeah, of course, if somebody make crimes and have a lot of money. I mean about the politician person or work in government. Yeah, so I think, but it's a kind of system. You cannot kill one person. They work together, and it's a problem. They can find some person and kill them, but the real criminals are on the streets. Yeah, so it's a hard question. I think maybe it's we can say we can try. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you for your opinion. Well, are there any alternatives besides maybe imprisoning people or maybe death penalty? If it would be up to you, how would you punish criminals, Ulvi?
Excuse me, such kind of criminal.
Well, or tell me, what would you do? Like, how would you punish criminal? And maybe depending from the crime, or maybe how would you your system of punishment?
Yeah, well, of course, it depends on the punishment, I think. For instance, the people who just make some, I don't know, little crimes, maybe to stole something, yeah, it will be better, of course, to give him, how can I say, not in the prison, but I don't know which type of the, maybe in few countries it's a free punishment. They can walk on the street, for instance, yes, but they are under arrest.
Mm-hmm.
Such
Well,
kind of fun. They
mm-hmm. I
should
see.
work for the government without, yes, and don't get money from this. But the criminals who, for instance, kill the person, yeah, of course, it should be better to put them into the prison and cure them from these problems, maybe solve such kind of mental problems, yes, and solve this problem, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. I agree with you. Like, for example, for stealing, if you steal, you should work for free, or you should provide something, do something um, positive to uh, make the kind of change the situation. Yeah, because if you just will be sent to prison, you will not learn anything. You might become even more upset with the situation. Yeah. Okay. Mary, what would you do? How would you punish people if it would be up to you?
I think it depends on punishment also. But we have the same situation now. But maybe if our system of police and judgment system was more, or would less corruption, I think its rule would be work.
Okay, thank you.
Sergey, we need
Yeah.
to finish this session because we start later.
Mm.
Leave it on
Yeah,
time.
yeah, we can continue discussion. Yeah.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, Michael, if it would be up to you, how would you punish criminals?
So maybe sometimes it's better to don't punish and give a warning and change.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So just make them work, yeah. Be make them useful for the society.
Yeah.
Okay. Um, Imagine situation, yeah. It just hypothetically, yeah. If you found out that a member of your family had committed a crime, what would you do? It's not maybe so easy, yeah. But what would you do, Ulvi?
Yeah, it's really too difficult situation. But even though I don't know, I think that I never tell about his actions, yes, to the police and keep it in a secret. I don't know, maybe it's the really close persons, yes, which it's impossible to make such step and tell the to government or the police, yes, such kind of.
Yeah, thank you. So you would just keep it in secret, yeah? This is the
Yes.
situation. All right. Mary, what would you do?
It depends on punishment.
No, I mean, would you call the police and tell on your relative, or you just say, okay, I will not tell anyone.
I think if it's something not so very big, I would keep silence. But if I don't killing somebody for nothing, I think in this case my relative has problem. So that's why I should do something.
Mm-hmm. Thank you. Okay. Um,
Sergey, we have to go to next lesson.
uh-huh. Okay. All right. Then, because Michael wanted me to continue, all right. Then I will not keep you anymore. Well, I'm apologize for this. You know, just I'm not at my usual place today, and you know, it took me a while to make you know changes settings in this computer. So well, I'm looking forward to see you next week, and we will have also interesting topic. And I wish you all good night.
Thank you for listening.
You're
Thank you too.
welcome.
Goodbye.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye.